This is the wedding of Anant Ambani, son of Asia's richest man, billionaire Mukesh Ambani. The extravagant event took place in July 2024 at the Geo World Convention Center in Mumbai, with costs soaring to $600 million. The celebration was so grand that global celebrities like Rihanna, Bill Gates, Justin Bieber, Katy Perry, and the Backstreet Boys were in attendance. However, just 3 kilometers away lies Dharavi, Asia's largest slum. Nearly 1 million people live in this 240-hectare area, struggling with poverty and inadequate living conditions. With an average monthly income of just $10 to $50, the stark contrast between the wedding's opulence and the slum's deprivation highlights the deep wealth inequality in India, the world's 5th largest economy. So, what has led to this reality? First, it's important to understand that India possesses all the potential of a rising global power. Yet, the gap between its wealthy elite and impoverished masses remains a pressing issue. By 2024, India has achieved a GDP growth rate of 6.4%, supported by a workforce of nearly 600 million people, and its crucial geopolitical role bridging the East and West. However, one factor continues to hinder its progress: the deeply entrenched caste system. Many might assume that caste divisions are rooted in economic disparities, but the reality is that this system has existed for over 3,000 years. Originating from ancient Hindu scriptures, the caste system is defined through varna, a Sanskrit word meaning color. It divides society into 4 main groups: Brahmins, priests symbolizing the head; Kshatriyas, warriors symbolizing the arms; Vaishyas, merchants symbolizing the thighs; Shudras, laborers symbolizing the feet. Beyond these, there is the Dalit group, often referred to as untouchables, who are considered impure and marginalized. In practice, India's caste system is far more complex, with approximately 3,000 castes and 25,000 subcastes. Despite India's rapid economic growth and modernization, the caste system remains a significant barrier to social equality and development, reflecting the enduring influence of ancient traditions on modern society. Rooted in religious traditions for centuries, the caste system has created profound social and economic challenges for India. For those belonging to lower castes, basic rights like access to education, job opportunities, and legal protection are often denied. Instead, they are limited to manual labor and excluded from influential roles in society, such as teachers, doctors, or community leaders. Even marriage is restricted within the same caste, as inter-caste unions often lead to violence and severe consequences. This deeply ingrained system continues to hinder India's progress, perpetuating inequality and limiting opportunities for millions. If we look at the bigger picture, the caste system is creating a contradiction in India's development narrative, highlighting the gap between its potential and reality. UNESCO reports that India has the largest number of high school students in the world, surpassing even China, its direct regional competitor. Particularly, the growing trend of Indian youth pursuing STEM fields, science, technology, engineering, and mathematics, is shaping a highly skilled workforce in the tech industry. The clearest evidence of this is the rising number of Indian-origin tech leaders on the global stage, such as Sundar Pichai, CEO of Google, and Satya Nadella, CEO of Microsoft. However, behind these proud achievements lies an alarming reality. Statistics show that the caste system has directly cost India 4% of its GDP growth over the past decade. Additionally, 95 million people, 25% of the population, equivalent to 325 million, remain illiterate, with the majority belonging to the Dalit community. Even more concerning, violence and discrimination against Dalits persist at alarming rates. Reports indicate that every 18 minutes, a violent act is committed against a Dalit, and on average, 13 Dalits are killed each week. Given the current situation, India's government has introduced several measures to reduce the gap between castes. First, laws have been enacted to punish discriminatory practices. Second, policies have been implemented to provide resources and necessary support to improve the living conditions of those in lower castes. Finally, there are affirmative action policies that reserve certain positions in government institutions for individuals from lower castes. However, many argue that the caste system exists beyond the reach of the law, deeply ingrained in the fabric of Indian society and culture. It's fair to say that the caste system, despite being thousands of years old and widely condemned, remains a significant barrier to India's development. It shapes every aspect of life for its people, from the jobs they can hold, the people they can interact with, to their roles in society. Invisible yet powerful, it has influenced India's economy, creating both immense costs and missed opportunities for the world's most populous nation. While the government has made some reforms, the shadow of the caste system continues to loom over every aspect of life. The question remains, can India break free and truly reach its potential, or will it remain shackled by the heavy cultural legacy of its past?